Did you know that Canada's housing starts have increased by 4% in the first half of this year, yet they still fall short of keeping up with the nation's fast-growing population? Welcome to the Multifamily Real Estate Insights podcast. I'm your host, Sandy MacKay. Let's get right to it. According to a recent report by the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, home builders in cities like Montreal, Calgary, and Edmonton have been particularly active this year. These cities have seen a surge in apartment and house construction activity, helping to propel a 4% increase in housing starts across Canada's six largest cities. However, despite this uptick, the increase in housing starts through mid-year was still insufficient to meet the demands of Canada's rapidly growing population. The report highlights that when adjusted for population growth, per capita housing starts remained flat compared to the same period last year, indicating that the pace of new construction is not enough to keep up with the demand. Government incentives have played a significant role in boosting new builds in the rental apartment sector. Programs like the Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation's MLI Select program have spurred the launch of almost 50,000 apartments during the six-month period, making up 72% of all new home builds in these cities. It's worth noting that many provincial governments have also passed legislation to encourage residential property construction, recognizing the ongoing housing crisis faced by Canadians. In Ontario, for example, Bill 23 allows up to 3 units per lot without requiring rezoning, a move mirrored by British Columbia with Bill 44. However, some cities have seen declines. Toronto, for instance, experienced a 13% drop in housing starts compared to the same period last year, primarily due to a significant 40% decline in apartment starts. This is a stark contrast to the previous year's lofty numbers. Vancouver and Ottawa also saw declines ranging from 10 to 20%. Despite the challenges, there are some bright spots. Montreal's housing starts rose by 58% in the first half of the year, rebounding from a 26-year low. The Greater Montreal area saw about 7,000 apartment units begin construction, marking a 106% increase over the first half of 2023. Alberta also posted impressive gains, with Calgary seeing a 38% increase in new home construction and Edmonton experiencing a 67% rise, largely driven by rental apartments. The commercial real estate market in Pittsburgh has seen a notable boost thanks to a surge in multifamily sales. According to CoStar Analytics, the third quarter of 2025 marked the strongest quarter for sales volume since 2022, with commercial real estate sales in the Pittsburgh area totaling $611 million. This significant increase in investment volume was largely driven by the multifamily sector, underscoring the growing demand for multifamily properties in the region. While the Pittsburgh market is geographically distant from Canada, it's an excellent example of how multifamily investments can invigorate commercial real estate markets. The robust performance of Pittsburgh's multifamily sector could serve as a model for cities in Ontario, particularly those like Hamilton and Kitchener-Waterloo, where there's a burgeoning interest in multifamily developments. With the right strategies and investments, these cities could potentially see similar boosts in their commercial real estate markets. It's fascinating to see how different regions are leveraging multifamily developments to drive commercial real estate growth. As always, it's crucial to analyze these trends and consider how they can be adapted to our local markets. With Canada's population growth and urbanization trends, there is a tremendous opportunity for multifamily developments to play a pivotal role in the real estate landscape here. Thank you for listening to the Multifamily Real Estate Insights podcast. I'm your host, Sandy MacKay. See you on the next one.